This is my 1999 Isuzu NPR. Getting to the manifold gaskets and cleaning out the top intake. This is my mechanic here. I'm by no means a mechanic or claim to be, but this is my mechanic and we're taking it apart 5.7 inches. At this point, I was desperate. I was having no check engine lights or any signs of anything failing, but this is what I found. I had major power loss in my acceleration. It started random cutting off, so I was suggested that maybe it's up under the manifold. We'll take the manifold loose, replace the gaskets, and see what's going on up under there. This looks real dirty inside of there. It's an engine. I know it's not supposed to be clean, but I think a loss of power and maybe that acceleration might be coming from clogged pipes inside, maybe gaskets, seals. So my mechanic is explaining some of this stuff to me. So these were all mere suggestions and ideas. So I decided to take heed and do this because it costed me a fortune in parts, just throwing parts at it. So this is kind of cheaper, but more labor. So on the flip side, what I did was the cleaning and the mechanic he did disassembled and reassembled everything back, made it a little bit easier on my wallet. So I did give a little bit of footage of what it looked like coming off. Now I'm going through cleaning this top manifold intake right here, the intake manifold for the dump truck. This right here is a Isuzu dump truck, but it does have the 5.7 engine for Chevrolet. So doing some cleaning, had some hard, sluggish acceleration, and it started breathing like it was gasping for air or gas. So I'm just doing one of the many suggestions. So this suggestion was recommended from a mechanic, so took off the top of the manifold, top half of the engine, and now I'm going through cleaning out the bays, cleaning through everything. Got my tool cart over here, cleaning all the engine components that's on top, see how it's gonna do. So it's one of the cheaper alternative routes that I'm taking, so we're gonna check it out. What are some of the things that I'm using? Clean rags. Just clean off the top surface right here, up underneath there. Clean rags, gasoline, some cart and parts cleaner. Got everything around here. Got my manifold, top manifold here. Keep that safe. My tools, kind of vacuum out the chambers, using some metal cleaning brushes. That right there is just a regular tip brush. Got some metal cleaning brushes that I've been using, brushing it out, cleaning the top surface, clearing everything out. Clean rag. So this is about, I say it's about close to 100,000 miles of just wear and tear. So I'm coming through and clean out all the chambers, all the bay. Maybe make sure, maybe that's part of the problem. I'm hoping so, because this engine, this 5.7 engine, I just recently bought probably about 3 years ago. So it's not at a full 100,000, but maintenance like this sometimes is required around that 100,000 point. I'm probably at about 70. Highway and some town mileage. So I'm not going too far out of town, but I'm mainly on the highway stretch and here in Atlanta. So trying to get these chambers and get it new gasket set put on, clean everything out, make it look pretty good. Hopefully the performance level because the ride and drive's good, but it just stalls out on me every now and then. Every now and then, where it got more frequent, where it just stalls out, just for no reason. Once I get accelerated pressure, I lost a lot of pressure, and I notice it when I'm accelerating. So therefore, this was a highly recommended process. I'm checking it out. Now in this tutorial, you ain't gonna hear me saying a lot, but you can learn a lot right here. Me, I'm just going through dealing with life situations. You don't want to hear my life story. Right here, you can get the results. You want to see results? You can get some results. We'll talk about my life story in another episode. Feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button and keep tuning in. Check it out. Right here is just a simple handheld vacuum. One of the neat little gadgets I picked up probably off from one of my affiliate links. Feel free to look at some of my other content. Check out some of them links. Cool tools and gadgets, product confession. But check it out. I definitely by no means took the time to do too much chopping up or editing. It's a long process, and I want you guys to see the long, tedious process that it takes. I can only record at certain points. I didn't give you all in-depth details, but you see how I'm scrubbing right there, scrape right there, nooks and crannies, try and get it as clean as I can get it, but it does take some work, time, and dedication. So right here, I'm going to be changing the manifold gaskets. And so I'm just trying to clean up the manifold, get everything as clean as possible. Clean around inside chambers. It's been just cutting off. I don't know if it's getting lack of oxygen in there. It's been cutting off randomly. So this is what I want to do, is try and get it all cleaned out, brushed up, make it looking good again. Woo, time for another towel. Just putting some simple brake cleaner on there. I don't know, it ain't brakes in there, but just something that I did have laying around. So and I'll let that dry up, but got that pretty much cleaned out. One of the final processes of cleaning it up, I did clean individually each one of those ports. Those are the inline ports for your gas and fuel. I've explained that a little bit earlier, that that's where the fuel injectors or the spider goes. I don't know much about this, so don't get me to quoting it wrong, but I cleaned those out, precision cleaning, and then I went through and I blew everything out inside and top, and then got it all ready. When I put it back together, it was just cleaned out, cleaned up, and blowed out everything, front to top to bottom. So this is the final process. We got it hooked back up, went on back continuously, connected all the wires back, put the manifold back on top, new gaskets. As you can see, the blue lining on the gasket right there. Does it work? So far, so good. This is day 2. Feel free to hit the like, subscribe, do something. I'll give you an update. Let me know if you need an update in the comments. Let's go.